students. In our last session we discussed types of permutations. Under that we studied first type, that is when certain number of things occurring together. Okay. Second type, similar to the first type, when certain number of things occurring together is more than one type. Okay. In our previous session in type 1 you studied there certain number of things occurring together is only one type. There you solved problems like photograph, two persons always occur together. That is only one object, that object is always occurring together. But here see, not one object, that may be two or more objects. While doing arrangement, that object always occur together. Okay. See example, in how many ways can 7 maths book, it's a one object, that is 7 maths book, 8 stat books and 4 accountancy book can be arranged in a shelf if books of the same subject are always together. Okay. See, given question is 7 maths book is there, 8 stat book is there and accountancy book, that is 4. You need to make arrangement such that books of the same subject are always together. That means see, maths, here stat, here accountancy. How many maths book are there? 7, stat 8, here 4. Okay. You need to do arrangement such that maths book always occur together, stat book always occur together, as well as accountancy book always occur together. Suppose say I am doing arrangement S, here M, here A. Okay. That means here how many stat books are there? 8 stat books, 7 maths books, 4 accountancy book. Okay. You need to do stat books S1, S2, S3, S4, S8, then M1, M2, M3, M7, then A1, A2, A3, A4. Like that you have to do the arrangement. Okay. Suppose see S1 stat book, then S2 stat book, then suppose you are doing M1, M2, then S3, A1, A2. This type of arrangement is not possible. Why? Here see, 2 stat book is there, but one more stat book here, right? Whatever arrangement, stat book always occur together. Then maths, M1 to M7, then accountancy A1 to A4. Okay, here you can change, see S8, then S1, here M7, M1, here A4, A1. Here you can do arrangements. Okay, here also you can do different arrangement, here also you can do different arrangement. But see, here observe, stat book always occur together, maths book always occur together, accountancy book always occur together. It's the meaning of given question. Whatever arrangement you are doing, books of the same subject are always occur together. For that reason, see, treating 7 maths books as one unit. Okay. Then 8 stat book is there, right? Again 8 stat books as one unit and 4 accountancy book as one unit. Okay. Clear? Here see, I am doing stat book as one unit, here maths book as one unit and accountancy book as one unit. Now observe how many books are there then? 1, here 1, here 1. 1 unit plus 1 unit plus 1 unit. So total is equal to 1 unit, that is maths book, 1 unit that is stat book, 1 unit that is accountancy book. It's equal to 3, and this can be arranged in how many ways? 3 factorial ways. Okay. If n objects are given, then that n distinct objects can be arranged in n factorial ways, right? So here see, 1 unit plus 1 unit plus 1 unit, we have 3 units. Okay. These 3 units can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. Now come to that 3 units. How you got that 3 units? In that 3 units, 1 unit is maths books. How many maths books are there? 7 maths book. Another unit, that is stat book. How many stat books are there? 8 stat books. One more unit, that is accountancy book. How many accountancy book? 4 accountancy book. 7 maths books can be arranged in how many ways? 7 factorial ways, right? 8 stat books can be arranged in 8 factorial ways, and 4 accountancy book can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. Yes or no? 3 objects are there, that 3 objects can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. In that 3 factorial numbers, how many maths books are there? 7 maths books are there. That 7 maths book can be arranged in 7 factorial ways. 8 stat books are there, you can arrange in 8 factorial ways. Similarly, accountancy book you can arrange in 4 factorial ways. So, in 3 factorial arrangements, okay, 7 maths book can be arranged in 7 factorial ways. 8 stat book can be arranged in 8 factorial ways, and 4 accountancy books can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. Therefore, total arrangements is equal to, first you are doing single unit, okay, 1 single unit plus 1 single unit plus 1 single unit, 3 single unit. That single units can be arranged in 3 factorial ways, and in that 3 factorial ways 7 maths books are there, that you can arrange in 7 factorial ways, and 8 stat books are there, right? That stat books can be arranged in 8 factorial ways, and 4 accountancy books are there, that 4 accountancy books can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. Okay, why I am using multiplication? Because and comes, right? First you need to do arrangement for 3 units. In that 3 units 7 maths books are there, right? That can be arranged in 7 factorial ways. Similarly, stat and accountancy books are there, you can arrange that in 8 factorial and 4 factorial ways by multiplication principle. What's the first event? Arrangement of 3 units. Okay, what's the second event? Arrangement of maths books. Third event, arrangement of stat book. Fourth event, arrangement of accountancy book. One event is followed by the other event, right? So m into n into p into q. So total number of arrangements equal to 3 factorial into 7 factorial into 8 factorial into 4 factorial. Clear? Next type is when certain things of one type do not occur together. Okay. In previous 2 cases, you solved problems such that certain things of one type occur together. But here see, certain things of one type do not occur together. Okay. See the example. In how many ways 10 examination papers can be arranged so that best and the worst paper never come together. Whenever this type of condition occurs, remember the formula: do not occur together it's equal to total arrangement minus occur together. Okay, remember this formula: do not occur together equal to total arrangements minus occur together. See, in total arrangement, best and worst may occur together, best and worst do not occur together. Okay, so if you add do not occur together plus occur together, you will get total arrangement. So do not occur together equal to, from the total arrangement you need to subtract occur together. Okay, that time you will get do not occur together. In this example, first calculate the total number of arrangements. Since 10 papers are given, total arrangements equal to 10 factorial, right? 10 papers can be arranged in 10 factorial ways. Best and worst do not occur together is given. First you need to calculate occur together. When best and worst paper occur together, okay, see, best one paper, worst one paper. How many papers are there? 2 papers, right? Best paper, that is 1 unit. Worst paper, that is 1 unit. Treat that 2 papers as a single unit, okay, because you are calculating best and worst occur together first, okay. So you are treating that 2 paper as a single unit. Then total papers is equal to, see, from the 10 paper you are treating 2 paper as a single unit. How many papers are remaining? 8 papers are remaining then. Clear? From the 10 papers you are treating 2 paper as a single unit. 8 paper is remaining. Plus this 2 paper represents 1 unit, right? So plus 1. So total paper is equal to 9. If you treat best and worst paper as a single unit, remaining paper is 8 plus 1. What is plus 1? That is single unit that has worst paper and best paper. So total number of object equal to 9 you will get. 9 papers can be arranged in 9 factorial ways. Okay, we saw, right? If n distinct objects are given, that n distinct objects can be arranged in 9 factorial ways. Okay, in this 9 factorial, each arrangement has one single unit, right? Okay, it has 2 papers, right? One is the worst paper, another one is the best paper. Okay, single unit having 2 papers can be arranged in how many ways? 2 factorial ways. Okay, we solved similar problems in case 1, right? N objects are there, you can arrange that objects in n factorial ways. 2 objects are there, you can arrange that objects in 2 factorial ways. Okay, so total arrangements when best and worst paper occur together is equal to, see, 9 papers are there, you can arrange that in 9 factorial ways, followed by 2 papers that can be arranged in 2 factorial ways. This is the arrangement when best and worst paper occur together. But what is our question? Our question is best and worst paper do not occur together. So write the formula. Therefore, best and worst paper do not occur together equal to total arrangement minus occur together. Okay, so it's equal to, what's the total arrangement? 10 factorial minus, what is the number of arrangement when best and worst paper occur together? It's equal to 9 factorial into 2 factorial. This is the answer for the given question. Once again, see, whenever cases when certain things of one type do not occur together, just remember, whenever do not occur together comes, remember the formula. Do not occur together equal to total arrangements minus occur together. First you need to calculate total arrangements. If n objects are given, then total arrangement equal to n factorial. Since here 10 papers are given, total arrangement is equal to 10 factorial. Next, what you have to calculate? Number of arrangements when two things occur together. Okay, here case is when two papers occur together, that is best paper and the worst paper. Okay, so two things always occur together, that is the case 1, right? You need to treat that two things as a single unit. So 10 papers are there. In 10 paper you are treating 2 paper as a single unit. So remaining paper is equal to 8. So total paper is equal to 8 remaining paper plus 1 single unit. Remember, this single unit has 2 papers, but you are treating it as a single unit. So 8 papers plus 1 single unit, that is equal to 9. 9 papers can be arranged in 9 factorial ways. But we know, right, in this 9 factorial arrangements, one single unit is there. That single unit itself has 2 papers. Okay, see, M is there, inside M 2 paper is there. You need to make arrangement for this paper also. So single unit having 2 papers can be arranged in 2 factorial ways. That we know, right? N objects there, you can arrange in n factorial ways. 2 objects are there, you can arrange that in 2 factorial ways. Remember, objects are distinct. So total arrangement when best and worst paper occur together is, first you are doing 9 factorial ways arrangement into, followed by, right, so into that single unit, that is 2 factorial ways. So best and worst paper do not occur together, equal to total arrangement minus occur together. Total arrangement, that is 10 factorial, minus occur together is 9 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay.